Merry Christmas, everyone. I am getting so into the holiday spirit. We are having a bit of a blizzard today. So yesterday I got all of my Christmas shopping done, and today I am focused on gift wrapping. I have all the presents ready to be wrapped, and that's what I've been working on pretty much all morning. So I threw on a good Hallmark movie, and right now I'm just taking a little hot cocoa break. And I will actually share with you guys my homemade hot cocoa mix recipe. It is so delicious. It makes a huge portion of it, and it's great for gifting as well as enjoying yourself. So I'm just taking a little cocoa break. I am coming off of yet another cold that I believe came home from preschool. I have decided it will be gone by Christmas, so I don't have to worry, because we are hosting our first Christmas at our home this year, and I'm really excited about it. So I wanted to just share a few things of what I'm doing to get ready for Christmas. I want to share a quick recipe with you guys, including, well, two recipes, one being my hot cocoa mix and another being a really delicious pimento dip that is great for bringing to any party that you are going to. It's easy to whip up, and it is a crowd pleaser. And I will be honest, this is the first time this year at Thanksgiving is the first time I ever tried pimento dip, and I absolutely loved it. And my whole family, all of us, maybe it's just not a Midwestern thing. If you're from Minnesota, let me know if pimento dip is something that you usually serve on your table, because I have to be honest, it's something I've never really tried. I've had it at a restaurant, didn't love it. So I was cautious, but I was like, I'm gonna go for it. And it is one of the best dips I've ever had. So we had it at Thanksgiving. It's coming back for Christmas as an appetizer, and I'm pretty excited about it. So with that being said, I'm gift wrapping all of our gifts. I have my son's gifts from us done. I'm now starting to work on some gifts from for my extended family. If Christmas is anything, it is all about tradition. And I'm really excited. This is the first year my family has asked me to do our Christmas Eve dinner, which since I was a kid has been a seafood feast. And it has just grown with my brother's family, his kids, now my husband and my son. This has been a long-standing tradition since I can even remember. And there has been one year that we missed it, and that was last year because my son and I got sick and we couldn't attend. But this year, we are hosting our first Christmas Eve dinner with my family, and I could not be more excited. There will be lobster tails, there's shrimp, there's yummy roasted potatoes, a Caesar salad, and I am making for the first time a homemade French silk pie, only because at Thanksgiving I made two absolutely amazing pies. First time I've ever made pie. It was one thing I've never made up until Thanksgiving, and I made an apple and a pumpkin pie, and they were, if I do say so myself, the best tasting pies I've ever made. And I was so excited to try them. And my son was excited. He got some on his plate, and the first words out of his mouth were, "Yucky, I don't like it. I want chocolate pie." So I was like, okay, if you say that, Mommy's gonna prove to you that I can make a yummy pie to you. Now, everyone else thought the pies were great, and I don't think they were just tooting my horn, but they might have been just like making me feel good. But I thought the pies were great. So I'm making for the first time ever, a French silk pie this year, because a chocolate pie was requested by my kiddo. And because I really want to because of family traditions, we also have things going on the night before Christmas Eve, so I did buy a pre-made apple pie. But the homemade French silk will be amazing. I just know it. And what I love about tradition is this is a candle-lit seafood dinner that we have, again, always had since I can even remember. I don't remember a Christmas without it. And it's something that started, growing up I just have one brother. So it was just a tradition of my mom, my dad, me, and my brother. And then it has just grown. It's really something that's super special for us. And I'm really excited because I'm going to be adding to our table, my tablescape from Thanksgiving. I'm going to be adding my Rose Forever flowers again. And if you're not familiar with Rose Forever flowers or you're new here, I am in love with these flowers. These flowers are dipped in a special oil that preserves them for up to a year. Now, I have flowers that from Rose Forever that I got September 1st, and they still look absolutely beautiful. Rose Forever has an enormous selection of rose colors, their box shape and material. So you can pick the customized bouquet that's gonna work perfect for yourself or for that special someone. And they have preserved roses in special colors, including violet, black, and royal blue. And those flowers are created through a natural process of pigmentation to keep the rich, intense shade, and they're allergen-free, you guys. How nice is that for those of us that have seasonal allergies? My red Rose Forever flowers are in the clear crystal box, which I specifically wanted because I knew I'd be using it for our candlelit Christmas dinner, where I include a thing of fairy lights that I picked up at Michael's. We had this out for my Thanksgiving and it looked absolutely stunning. I wanted to just make it even more special, and the only drawback that I saw to my fairy lights from Thanksgiving is this battery pack that was sitting in the middle and you could see it. So I got some vase filler that covers it up perfectly. So I have all this vase filler. I'm gonna just put my battery pack right inside, curl up my fairy lights, and just slide this drawer right back in. And just like that, my box is lit up for my candlelit dinner with these beautiful red roses on the table. Now, one thing I have to share, at Thanksgiving, everybody was blown away at how beautiful these are and how they're, I think the best was my dad's reaction, who went, "These are real? Let me see." And he inspected every corner of the box and he was like, "Wow, those are really nice." And it was just so much fun to get to share my Rose Forever flowers with my family. Now, Rose Forever is having a special Christmas sale, so there's still time to get these for your Christmas dinner or as a host gift for Christmas or New Year's. These are absolutely beautiful. So check out their sale, and while you're there, go ahead and use Allie25 at checkout so that you can take advantage of an extra $25 off your order of these beautiful Rose Forever flowers. I love my Rose Forever flowers and I can't wait to have these as a centerpiece on my Christmas table. So let's talk about a little bit of what's going on for Christmas. I'm all about my Christmas traditions, and again, I've talked about our Christmas Eve dinner. Well, Christmas Day, our family used to get together with all of our cousins and aunts and uncles, and it was always just a big day. But we had a smaller family that only had one place to go, and a lot of our extended family had multiple places to go, and it just got to be so much for everybody that by the time we all got together, everyone was kind of exhausted. My family, which is again my parents and my brother and his family, my brother, my beautiful sister-in-law and their kids, we have always done Christmas in pajamas. And that's how we spend Christmas Day, is we watch movies, eat appetizers, we just snack all day and watch movies and stay in our jammies all day. So Christmas jammies it is. And it's just been really relaxing and a really fun way to just finish off Christmas without any stress, any extra pressure, anything like that. A really, what sounds like a amazing breakfast bake that I'll be making in advance. So I won't have to think of anything except brewing a pot of coffee, throwing in our breakfast bake, and I also bought some cinnamon rolls. And that's all I have to do Christmas morning. And then we are going to be smoking a turkey the day before. So we'll have turkey sandwiches. I went all out Thanksgiving and everything was homemade, but I did find some really yummy tasting mashed potatoes that I'm gonna be pulling out on Christmas Day. So we're gonna have smoked turkey sandwiches, appetizers. It's just gonna be a really, really nice way to spend the holidays. And because we're getting a blizzard, I'm kind of excited to not have to be on the road. And that hoping that the snow stays away while my family is driving to the locations they have to go to. I'm gonna finish my homemade hot cocoa, and I will share that recipe here in
All right, this is a hot cocoa mix you are absolutely gonna love. All you need is 1 pound of powdered milk, 4 ounces of unsweetened baking cocoa, a half pound of coffee creamer. I used a French vanilla flavor, and then 2 pounds of powdered sugar, and then just mix in a large bowl. Once everything is combined, I put mine in a large jar, and then you use 1/3 of a cup added to a cup of milk or water, and that's it. It's so simple. Then we have my pimento cheese dip. For this, it's so simple. All you need is 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese and 8 ounces of softened cream cheese. Add that to a bowl, and then you're going to add 8 ounces of diced pimentos. Now, I had trouble getting that second jar open, so I moved on to the next ingredients before I got them added. We're going to add a half cup of mayo and 1 jalapeno seeded. Now, in Minnesota, we tend to like pretty bland food, so I did the jalapeno, but this did call for some other spices that I did forget. I'm not gonna lie, I would have added them. I love a lot of flavor, but I forgot them. This was delicious without any extra spices. The jalapenos were perfect. Then you're gonna put in some elbow grease and really work all those ingredients together. And if you're like me, you're going to realize you forgot the pimentos. Add those in. Then get tired and grab the immersion blender. Once I did this, everything blended in perfectly. I think that's why nobody had any like chunks of jalapeno. It was absolutely fantastic. 100% recommend.
But tell me below what some of your Christmas traditions are, because I really love hearing them. And I've actually incorporated several people's ideas into our Christmas, especially after I had my son, because so many people have done this before me. And it's just really fun to hear what people do for the holidays.